Well, hello, good afternoon. It's Woody back for another little chat. In case you never met me before and you've just come across my channel, I got diagnosed with prostate cancer 3 years ago, stage 4, and I've been running this channel now, just talking to people about my experience, trying to offer some support as well for other people and also myself. I get a lot out of this. It's been about 2.5 weeks since I've done my last one, so I do apologise. I was keeping them really regularly, just been really busy and not been in just the right time to do it really, and not an awful lot to say, which I suppose is good. For those who didn't know, I'm an ambulance driver trainer, and we're just stopping for a break, so I thought I'd try and get a quick video in. I'm in this beautiful park in Bury St Edmunds, called Knoll Park. If ever you're in this area, it's a lovely place. It's a typical kind of November day where it's really, really quite dull and overcast, but not particularly cold, but you can feel that winter's coming. And just give you an update really of where I am. I am probably about 3 weeks away from when I'd done 6 weeks of radiotherapy, probably 3 weeks down the line. The side effects have started to ease up now, and really, really good news. A few days ago I got my PSA score back. Now, it's been rising for 6 months constantly. Not much, but a little bit, and of course every time it rises, it's never a good thing. It always puts a bit of stress on you and a bit of worry. But I'm pleased to say it reached 6 and now it's dropped to 4. My oncologist said that's a great sign, and we'll see what happens in the next one. She said if it keeps going down, that's really good. So that's good news. And like I say, most of the side effects are starting to reverse. So things are going back to normal gradually. I think it takes a good 6 weeks or so for the radiotherapy to calm down. So I'm kind of in that stage. I can't be scanned or anything yet. But I've got my first scan booked in now for the 25th of January. So that's going to be a CT scan followed by a bone scan. And I'm guessing that date is going to be really important, because that will show us where we are, if the cancer's receded or if it's got worse, God forbid. I don't know. My head is in a good place at the moment. I feel quite relaxed about it all. I'm not too worried about it. I've always had this attitude that what will be will be, and no matter what I do with my anxiety or stress or anything like that, I'm never going to change anything. So I might as well just try and kind of almost pretend it's not happening, because I'm feeling quite good, able to work full time. Was preparing to take a few months off work, but that never, fingers crossed, that hasn't materialised, so that's really good. So things are going really, really well. Got a few nice things to look forward to. I just done my eldest daughter's first driving lesson on the weekend. So I've said I will teach my daughters to drive. But when I got diagnosed with cancer 3 years ago, and the cancer was all over me, that was one thing I didn't think I'd ever do. I didn't think, I really wanted to teach them myself. Being an emergency response driver trainer, I wanted to teach them well. And I wanted them to, I wanted it to be me that did it. So I suppose milestone 1 is eldest daughter has started, and she suffers a little bit herself with a bit of anxiety, so it's quite a big thing for her. But I'm quite a calm person. I managed to get her to get in the car and go up and down the car park and do some turns. It just felt great. For me, it was like, wow, this is huge. It's a huge stepping stone, and I think you've got to have those. It's constant goals that you're going to set. You know, you've got Christmas, and then you've got summer holiday, and you've got, you know, before you know it, you've reached a year, you know. And I know there's people that watch this that have got stage 4 cancer that have been going 10, 15 years. I mean, no one should ever just believe that that's the end of it, even if you've got stage 4. Stage 4 nowadays is not as bad as it used to be. There's a lot of very, very positive stuff out there. You know, so much now that I'm now thinking my 14-year-old daughter, she will be my next goal, to teach her to drive. You know, and whatever happens in between that, it's really keeping on the positive side of everything, and trying to live as good a life as possible, keep healthy with my diet. And just try not to stress, really. I'm trying not to let cancer take over my life, because it is easy for it to invade every single thought that you have. Before you know it, you're just sitting there worrying about cancer, and every single aspect of your life revolves around it, where I know full well there's people on here that do amazing stuff. They go out and they climb mountains, they swim for miles. I know a good friend of mine, Phil, I hope you're watching this, he gets on his bike and he cycles everywhere. Yeah, just don't be inhibited by it. Do what you can. I think you can't let cancer dictate your life. You're not waiting to die. You're carrying on living. And that's my message. Just keep living. Keep believing. And I'll be back again in for another little chat, possibly another week or so. But until then, stay well as you can. And enjoy every single day as if it's the last day. Bye-bye.